Practice versus. Arcade practice versus special match online. Special online. Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Come on, get ready.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The command grab doesn't make it. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? All right. Player one with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Pressuring them in the corner. What are they thinking here? I can't keep track of these. Heats it up with a combo into super. Takes a trip. Player one must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Projectile to try and change the situation. Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. That slight down is all it took. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Target lock and scoop. Reads them. Player two has a slight life lead. A drive impact could end it all here. Still slugging it out at this range. What'll happen here? This is gonna hurt. Player one, they're going for the super art? Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
No way!
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jump in finds the mark. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Not shy with the grab. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Experiencing burnout. Cases with power win. Knockdown. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up the knowledge. Now, power target lock and scoop. Burnout activates. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Uses the gauge for a super arm. They must have a KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Come on, get ready.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? That was a solid anti-air. Denies the attack and goes for the throw. All right. Still slugging it out here. The jump in is denied. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Uses the parry. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Well-timed corner switch. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Risky up-close scrap still going. What'll happen here? Oh God, this is tense. Nice, Campaign. Oh. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player two will look to burnout activates. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Connects with medium, perfect KO. They were in full control there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Demon Raid? Final round. Who will fight it? This is gonna hurt. Turning it right up with a super. Off for Busta Wolf. Is this a game changer? Can they make the most of this? Good decision with that throw. What's next? Shoot their shot. Trust that off. They've got about half life left. Getting up close and personal. Both sides reads the jump in perfectly. Tries to act quickly but with the attack. Medium kick. Prophetic crop shoot. Jump. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off. Can't keep track of these corner switches. So adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip in a dire situation. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Decides to meet them in the air. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one will look to apply pressure here. Very slick with the combo. Quick breather. Experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks it. Will we see a drive in there? That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Grabs him. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 chases them down. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They were right to be on guard there. Knife lead, a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Uses the parry. Doesn't miss a beat. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. Rushes that off and keeps going. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jump. Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts and hits the drive. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Connects with the throw. A jump? A parry? Sure do! Nothing stops this train! There's the burnout! What now? Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Taking chunks out of each other here. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Player 1 can't let go! Putting the cherry on the bad combo finishes it! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all! Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Throws him down. Player 1 has the life lead. There's a corner switch. Lots of aggression from both sides. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Big counter. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 chases them down. Burnout triggered. Going in. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump-in attack. That's a counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Hits them with a stop and block. They've got the beater for a drive-in. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Throws them to negate the block. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they... And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Overhead. Oh! Fake baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Sees it coming and blocks it out. KO! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. High Tiger shot to try something. Jumps. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They quickly get a quick breather. Player 1 will need to... Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gets the catch. Let loose a Tiger Cannon. Then a side switch. Big throws. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what clutch anti-air. High Tiger shot to try something. Both fighters are standing firm. Drive impact misses. Tries to lock down with the Tiger shot. Okay, here, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is almost a beautiful Tiger Cannon. There's a burnout. Oh, reads the jump in perfectly. What a finish. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that jump. Goes in with the drive and track to start. Solid combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to start the corner pressure. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Takes a trip. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Impacts are no-go. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Max SA gauges. Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout throw. Drive and back misses. Knockdown, and this is gonna hurt. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Cruise him from above. All the throw connects. Face, knee. Connects with the throw. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they? Ooh, what a smart throw. We see a drive to back misses. Getting up close, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Terry's hungry like a wolf and showing some pain. Oh man, with a purpose. The super quick tries to act quickly but with the attack. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Back to the corner. Oh my god, they just choked it up. They didn't take the throw. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money!
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Still slugging it out here. Strings it all together. Knockdown. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right, what's coming up next? Adds on a bit extra to that and experiencing burnout. Taking stock. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Goes for a hit them with a stopping block. Player 1 can't use any driver. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh, let's go. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Player 1, perfect KO. They were in full control there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.